What is good with the YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real talk boxing. It is a privilege, an honor, and a major blessing to be back with you, beautiful people, yet again. Man, real talk. You really doing a lot of content over Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I am, man, because he's the talk of the town right now, and I'm starting to have mixed emotions about Ryan. This is probably going to be a longer video than most, and I'm going to try to be very thorough and try to explain this the best way that I can so people don't misunderstand what I'm saying or misinterpret what I'm saying. Interpret. Yeah, I said that right, I guess. What I'm saying. Um, People are speculating a lot over Ryan's actions here lately. I've been really focusing and concentrating on Ryan Garcia's interviews and really listening to him, watching his body language, watching, his demeanor. And I'm starting to feel a certain way. Starting to feel a little bit differently about Ryan. Now, like I said, I want to see Ryan succeed in life. And like anybody else, I want to see Ryan succeed in life, and I want to see him do better. And not necessarily his career, his boxing career. I'm just talking about life in general because I really do feel like something mentally is going on. And I feel like sometimes the weight is on his shoulders, but then again, I feel like he's kind of playing the victim a little bit. I have mixed emotions. So what I'm talking about isn't a clear cut, this is how I feel and what I feel, because I'm just not sure. Ryan Garcia is a very peculiar character, man. And I just don't quite know how to read him just yet. But I do know this. I feel like he knows that it's about to go down with Devin Haney. I feel like he knows that he doesn't stand a chance against Devin Haney. And that's the reason why he's smoking a lot of weed, drinking a lot of freaking alcohol. I believe he's trying to cope with reality. But then again, you guys have to understand this young man is 25 years old. And this is really no excuse for him, though, because, Devin's young, and he seems to have his head screwed on a bit better than Ryan. But people handle money in different ways. Now, to me, the root of all evil, to me, is the love of money. And if you chase money, you could lose a lot in the process. But then again, when you get money, tons of money at an early age, like Mike Tyson did, you don't really know how to handle that. You have to be. Money is something that, in order not to let money destroy you, it has to be something that's not number one in your life. Love for money, to me, is the root of all evil. But with Ryan, sometimes I feel like he's doing a little bit of whining. Sometimes I feel like he's doing a little bit of complaining. But I do feel like he's overwhelmed in some way, shape, or another, if that makes any sense. But no doubt about it, he knows that this. I'm gonna be quite frank with you guys. I don't think this fight is going to happen. I honestly do not feel like this fight is going to happen, because if you watched the press conference, Devin was very clear. He said, "Man, Ryan, you gonna pull out of this fight? You actually gonna show up? Do we need to go ahead and get a replacement in line?" And Ryan did not react to it. Ryan did not answer the question. He didn't say anything. And then when they got up to do the face-off, Ryan didn't say much. He just walked off the stage. It's almost like, man, I can't handle this. Like, I can't handle it. Listen, no disrespect to Ryan Garcia or Ryan Garcia fans, because I'm a fan of Ryan Garcia, just not a certain type of fan, like other fanboys of Ryan Garcia. I'm a fan of Ryan Garcia and the fact that I want to see him do better in life. But he's not a real world champion caliber type fighter, man. He's never been a world champion, and I don't feel like he never will. He just does not possess the skill set, I feel like, or the drive, or the discipline, or the heart to be a world champion, man. Y'all gotta understand something, man. Boxing is not for the weak. Boxing ain't for everybody, man. And I mean, there's a reason why there's only certain people that boxing calls out to, because you don't choose boxing. Boxing chooses you. And there's only a certain type of person that boxing chooses, and I don't feel like it's Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is very famous, very popular, and very rich. And on top of that, very young. And I don't think he has the mental capacity, not saying that he's stupid or dumb, saying he doesn't have the mental strength to deal with all this. And it's really starting to show. And it would not surprise me if this fight did not happen. It would not surprise me, because he stated that he wanted it in May because it's, close to May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and it would just be better. But is it because you're not ready? Because when I look at Ryan, it doesn't look like he's been training. Then again, I don't know what he's doing, but it just does not look like Ryan's been training. It looks like his mind is elsewhere and not on the task at hand, which is taking that WBC strap from Devin the Dream Haney. In some ways, I feel bad for him, but here lately, I've been feeling like he's playing the victim. And some people are going to jump on that. It almost got me. He almost reeled me in. But it's like, yo, man, listen, you have decisions to make as an adult. You don't have to smoke weed. You don't have to drink to cope. Get your mind right, man. You always state and say the name of Christ. And that's who you should be leaning on. Not your own, strength, not your own, because you can't handle it. None of us can handle it, man. You got to have Christ. Some people don't think so, but I do. I'm thinking, I'm speaking from my point of view. I'm speaking for myself. And as a believer, Ryan, I can also speak for him. That's who you got to lean on, man. And I just don't feel like boxing is for him. I don't think fighting is for Ryan Garcia, because he's got somebody in front of him. I really feel like Ryan knows that he's about to be dismantled. I really feel like Ryan feels and knows that, man, I ain't got no chance against this guy, because of how he's improved over the years and how he's stagnant. He's still the same. Listen, Ryan Garcia fans, don't get upset with me, man. I'm just calling it like I see it. And I really feel like they're starting to set in, and that's why he's leaning on the drinking and the smoking, and he's just acting very bizarre and saying the craziest things. Maybe he's playing us. Maybe he's acting this way just to get out of the fight. Man, I don't really know. But all I know is this. I'm starting to feel like Ryan Garcia doesn't belong. But that doesn't mean that he can't pull himself together and be successful in life. But as far as being a world champion caliber type fighter, he ain't got the heart and he ain't got the mental for it. That's just my take on it. I want to know what you think. So put it down there. As always, respect all, fear none. God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing, I'm up and I'm out of here. Bye, y'all.